The schedule says your son is at your co-parents tonight. He's at your house, lying on the sofa, looking at his phone. The pickup is in 20 minutes.
If you're listening, something at home has shifted. Maybe recently, maybe a long time ago. Welcome, I'm Remy. This is CoParentSpace, the calm space for parents and children living between two homes. What you'll hear is grounded in attachment science and clinical research. It isn't therapy, and it isn't medical or legal advice. If you or your child are struggling, please talk to someone who can help in person. This is a quiet place to think. It doesn't take sides. Here's today's piece.
Friday afternoon. The schedule says your son is at the co-parents tonight. He's at your house, lying on the sofa, looking at his phone. The pickup is in 20 minutes. He hasn't packed. You ask, "Are you packing?" He doesn't look up. "I don't really want to go this weekend." You stand in the doorway and take this in. He said this before, casually, and gone anyway. This time the casually is different. He's not negotiating, he's announcing. Today's episode is about that moment. The teen who is, for the first time, or the 10th time, declining to go to one of the two homes. It's one of the harder pieces in this module. The risks of getting it wrong are real, in both directions. Pushing too hard damages the relationship. Backing off too quickly damages the other parent's place in the teen's life. Most parents land somewhere in between, learning as they go. This episode is for both sides of the situation. The parent whose home is being declined, and the parent the teen is choosing to stay with. Both have work to do. What might be happening? Back off. Allow more flexibility when the decline is becoming a pattern over several weeks. The teen seems specifically uncomfortable when they describe the co-parent's home. A new factor has entered the home. A new partner, a new sibling, a new house, and the teen is processing. The co-parent is genuinely going through something, and the home is currently harder than usual. The teen's specific reasons hold up on examination. Get help when the teen describes anything that sounds like safety risk. The teen is afraid, not just reluctant. The pattern of decline is paired with mood or behavior changes elsewhere. The co-parent is in active crisis. The leaning in and backing off shifts over time. A backing off response in November may turn into a leaning in response in February. The judgment isn't fixed. What to say to your teen over time? A teen who's declining a home needs language eventually, not in the heat of Friday afternoon, in the cooler conversations later. Some things worth saying. That you've heard them. I know it's been hard going there lately. I've been thinking about what you said. This alone is a lot. They were heard, not dismissed.
That you and the co-parent are talking. Dad and I have been talking. We're trying to figure out what would help. The teen needs to know the adults are working on it together, not against each other. That declining is not a permanent decision. Right now, we're trying to figure out the right shape. It might shift over the next few months. It might shift back later. This frames the situation as fluid, not as the teen having made a final call. That both homes still matter. Dad's still your dad. This isn't about ending the relationship. It's about figuring out what works for you right now. Especially important for the parent the teen is staying with to say. Don't let the teen drift into seeing the decline as a verdict on the co-parent. That you want to know if something specific is wrong. If anything serious is going on at Dad's, you can tell me. I won't immediately call him. We'll figure out what to do together. This opens the door for the harder things to come out later, in their time. What not to say.
Don't say you don't have to go anymore on a casual basis. Don't say, I knew this would happen. Don't say, I'm glad you said that. Don't say, between you and me, I get why. Don't make the teen feel they've crossed a line. Don't make them feel they've earned an alliance. When the decline is about something serious, a note that shouldn't be the center of the episode, but needs to be in it. Sometimes a teen's decline is the early surface of something serious. Domestic violence in the co-parent's home, a new partner whose behavior is inappropriate, a parent whose substance use, mental health, or unreliability has crossed a line, a safety issue. If you have any sense this is the case, don't manage it alone. Talk to a professional, the school counselor, a family therapist, a child and adolescent psychologist, possibly in serious cases, a family lawyer or relevant safeguarding service. The teen's decline in these cases is information. Don't treat it as resistance. Treat it as something they're trying to tell you that they don't yet have the words for. The landing.
Sunday evening. He stayed at yours all weekend. You called Dad on Saturday morning, calmly. You and Dad agreed not to make this Friday's decline a crisis. You'd both watch over the next 2 weeks. He's now packing for the school week. He's quiet but okay. Earlier, on the way back from the shop, he mentioned something. Not the full picture. A small thing. Something Dad's new partner had said last Sunday that had landed wrong. He wasn't asking you to fix it. He was telling you. You'll tell Dad later, in a measured way, after you've spoken with your son again. You'll suggest that Dad talk to his partner about the comment. You won't make it bigger than it is. The schedule for next weekend is intact for now. You'll see how he's doing on Friday. Maybe he goes, maybe he stays. The wider conversation is open. This is what working through the decline looks like. Not heroic intervention, not collapse of the schedule. A patient, stepped-down response. Acknowledgement without escalation. A conversation between the parents that's calm and shared. A teenager who feels heard and who keeps both homes in their life, even when one of them is harder this season. The decline may continue. It may settle. Whatever happens, the architecture you and the co-parent build around it, the willingness to talk, the willingness to adjust, the willingness to listen to what the teen is actually saying, is what will hold the family through the teen years, regardless of where the teen sleeps on any given night. Your child is becoming themselves. Both homes are still part of who they're becoming. That's the goal. The work is to make it possible.
A teen declining a home can mean many things. The work before any response is to find out which. A bad week. They had a difficult conversation last weekend. They didn't sleep well. The co-parent's new partner was around and the energy was off. They had a low-level disagreement about something specific. None of this is a structural problem. It's a bad week, and they're processing by not going. A friend group. Their friends are at the other home this weekend. There's a party. There's a hangout. The co-parent's neighborhood doesn't put them near their friends. They want to be where their social life is. A logistical problem. They have homework due Monday. The co-parent's house is further from school. They have a project they want to spread out across the weekend. The co-parent's house doesn't have the equipment or quiet space they need. A small accumulating friction. The co-parent's house has rules they find irritating. The co-parent has been on their case about something. The siblings at the co-parent's house are loud. None of this is dramatic. Together, it's enough to want to break.
A bigger accumulating friction. Something at the co-parent's house has been gradually deteriorating. A new partner who they don't like, a pattern of being talked down to, a feeling of not being seen. The decline is a signal they don't yet know how to put into words. Something genuinely hard, a safety issue, a new partner whose behavior worries them, a parent's drinking, mood, or unreliability. The decline is the early surface of something more serious that needs adult attention. These overlap. A bad week often becomes a small accumulating friction if it's not noticed. A logistical problem can mask a deeper discomfort. The same words from the teen, "I don't want to go," can mean any of these. The first task is to find out which. Don't escalate immediately. Whatever you do, don't make this a crisis on the first decline. A teen saying, "I don't want to go this weekend," is not announcing the end of the schedule. They're naming a feeling. The feeling may pass, it may sharpen, it may turn out to be the surface of something larger, or it may just be a tired Friday afternoon. The wrong moves on a first decline.
Don't immediately call the co-parent and report. That puts the teen in a tight spot. They said something to you in a passing register. You've now made it official. They didn't want it to be official. Don't agree on the spot to a permanent change. If you don't want to go, you don't have to go. This is also too much, too fast. You've just rewritten the schedule based on one Friday's mood. Don't push back on them. You always go on Fridays, the schedule says. The teen knows what the schedule says. Repeating it doesn't help. They're saying something underneath the schedule. Don't make it about you. Your dad will be so disappointed. This loads the teen with a guilt management task they shouldn't be carrying. The right move is closer to, "Tell me a bit more. What's going on this weekend?" How to find out what's going on. The teen will mostly not give you a clear answer. Teens often don't have language for what they're feeling. The discomfort is in their body before it's in their head. "I just don't feel like it," may be all they can say. And it may be honest. You're looking for context, not confession. A few moves help. Ask about the week, not the weekend. How's it been at Dad's lately? Not what's wrong tonight. The wider question lets them mention something specific without being asked to make a case. Ask about something concrete. Has there been anything weird this week? Is there a thing they're winging? Sometimes the thing they're declining is one specific thing. A planned outing they don't want, a relative visiting they don't want to see, a chore they're behind on. Notice their face, not their words. A teen who says it's fine with a closed face is telling you it's not fine. A teen who says it's fine with an open face usually means it. Trust the face more than the verbal reply. Don't push for a complete answer. They may give you 30%. That's enough to work with. The remaining 70% may come over the weekend, or next week, or never. The 30% is a starting point. Wait, sometimes overnight. If they've declined Friday afternoon, see if they shift Friday evening. Sometimes the friction lifts after a few hours. Sometimes it doesn't. The wait gives you information. What to do this Friday? You have to land somewhere on this Friday. The pickup is happening or it isn't. Some patterns work for most situations. The not this weekend response. Okay, you've had a hard week. Stay tonight. We'll talk to Dad together tomorrow. This is most of the time the right answer. It honors the feeling without rewriting the schedule. It also brings the co-parent in early, which is necessary. The brief negotiation. I hear you. Let's see if we can adjust. Maybe go for half the weekend instead of the full one. This works if the issue is specific, a Saturday event they want to attend, an exam they're prepping for. The teen leaves with most of what they wanted. The co-parent gets some time. The encouraging go. I think you should go. You'll feel better when you're there. If something's actually wrong, call me. This works for the bad week version. The teen often tests whether you'll back the schedule. Backing it gently sometimes settles the discomfort. Don't use this if you have any sense the issue is more serious. The pause and find out. I want to figure out what's going on before we decide. Can we hold off the call to Dad for an hour while we talk? This works when you sense there's more underneath, but you don't yet know what. What you communicate to the co-parent matters as much as the move you make. Don't message dramatically. Hey, just so you know, Sam is finding it hard to come tonight. He needs a quiet weekend. Let's talk tomorrow about what's going on. Calm, specific. Includes a follow-up commitment. The conversation between you and the co-parent. This is where most families either hold together or start to fray. The co-parent on the receiving end of the teen doesn't want to come this weekend will feel things. Possibly hurt. Possibly suspicious that you've been encouraging it. Possibly defensive. Possibly relieved. Some co-parents have noticed the decline coming and are glad it's been named. The feelings are real and don't have to be managed, they have to be acknowledged. The conversation. Ideally on the phone, not over text. What works? Lead with what you don't know. I don't fully know what's going on. He said he didn't want to come tonight. I asked some questions. I got a partial answer. Don't pretend to know the whole story. Don't represent the teen's view in a way that makes the co-parent the problem. Don't take a side. Even if the teen has hinted at something specific, the new partner, a recent disagreement, don't relay it as fact. He mentioned something about your weekend with the kids last time. I don't know the full picture. Want to think about it together. Plan the next step together. Decide whether the conversation with the teen happens with both of you, with one of you, or in stages. Decide whether the schedule needs adjustment for the next few weeks while you find out what's going on. Resist the overreact, underreact split. Sometimes one parent overreacts. This is a crisis. And the other underreacts. This is nothing. The truth is usually neither. The conversation needs to hold the middle. Don't make it about who's the better parent. The teen declining one home isn't a verdict on parenting quality. It may track something about that home. It may track something about the teen. It may track nothing structural at all. If the conversation with the co-parent is itself difficult, the co-parent is defensive, dismissive, or hostile, that's information too. Sometimes the teen's decline tracks the co-parent's difficulty. The parent who's defensive about a missed weekend may be defensive about a wider pattern. When to lean in and when to back off. The hardest judgment in this episode. Lean in, gently encourage going when the teen seems to be about a specific event or stress, an exam, a friend group thing, a tired week. The co-parent's home is functioning normally, and the teen has a generally good relationship there. The pattern is occasional, not weekly. The co-parent is not in any kind of crisis themselves. That's today's piece. If it helped, the full written version, and more like it, are at CoParentSpace.com. Be gentle with yourself. I'll be here next time.